Good afternoon, this is Charles with the Columbia Basin Herald, and here is the news roundup for Thursday, November 2nd, and a little bit of what's going to be in our newspaper today. A Mattawa landlord who forced his tenants to sign sham purchase agreements will be paying $500,000 in restitution and repairs at his mobile home park. Washington State Attorney General Bob Ferguson announced that Gary Chavers, owner of the Sun and Sand mobile home park in Mattawa, will pay $100,000 in restitution and make repairs to all of the homes in the park after he forced tenants to sign sham purchase agreements so he could bypass Mattawa's health and safety inspections. The Attorney General's office estimates that the repairs will cost about $400,000. A total of $200,000 in civil penalties awaits Chavers if he fails to pay the restitution and make the repairs. Ferguson filed a lawsuit against Chavers in 2015 after several residents complained of warped and malfunctioning doors. Chavers is required to hire licensed contractors to fix the most important issues in the park within 180 days of the agreement. The issue at the park stems from Mattawa creating an ordinance in 2009 that put forth new health and safety requirements at rental units after a mother and her two children were killed in a fire at a mobile home rental property in the city. And while September expenses cut into September revenue, Samaritan Healthcare turned a profit in the month and remains in the black for 2017 so far. The hospital made $208,000 in September, but that fell far short of the 2017 budget target, said Chief Financial Officer Alex Town. For 2017, through the end of September, the hospital is turning about a $3.1 million profit. That's higher than the budget target. Inpatient revenue went down in September, Town said, mainly reflecting a decrease in surgeries. Inpatient revenue for the year to date is over budget, mainly because of an increase in obstetrics cases. Hospital utilization increased, which has led to increased expenses, especially in areas like staffing, Town said. Salary expenses have gone up because the hospital has had to hire nurses and other health professionals on a temporary basis. And doctors have also been hired temporarily also. That led to an increase in physician fees. According to Chief Executive Officer Teresa Sullivan, the need for temporary staffing is a common problem in hospitals around the Pacific Northwest and across the country. Finally, Southern-style barbecue isn't easy to find in the Columbia Basin. But barbecue lovers are in luck, as the Q and More, which is located up in the Larson neighborhood, has recently opened in Moses Lake and has already seen a steady flow of customers. I've had a barbecue restaurant before, and I know there was one here in town, and I kind of talked to people, and they kind of thought that Moses Lake was really starving for this kind of food, said Q and More General Manager Gary Stunt. The Q and More is much more than a restaurant, however, and the business regularly does catering for a wide range of events and businesses in the community. For those who want to visit their Turnkey Road location, which was formerly a taco shop, barbecue can be enjoyed from the comfort of your own vehicle. The Q and More has a drive-through window as well as outside seating. Stinnett stressed that the business offers call-in lunches for people who want to call ahead, order and pick up a meal on their lunch break, and he also wants the public to know that the Q and More isn't just a sandwich shop. I've not been there yet, so I don't know how good it is, but it sounds like it's worth checking out. Well, that's our news for today. If you want details on these or other stories, please check out our website, www.columbiabasinherald, all one really long word, or buy the paper. It's only $1. Thanks for watching. Sorry we're a little late today, but we will see you tomorrow.